What is up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Murray Chat. So, I had a bunch of plans today to record. Today was my recording day because I've been super busy and the next few days are super busy. So I said, you know what? Today's my recording day and I had a whole mess of stuff to record, which I'm going to, but I didn't have this one planned. And I said, you know what? Let me just do it because a lot of people requested it. I got nothing but private messages throughout the last few days saying, Sean, I'm surprised you're not talking about this on your channel. Everybody's doing it. Follow the leader, and I never was about that crap. Let them talk about it. But there's a lot of stuff that those idiots aren't talking about, and a lot of stuff that people don't think and understand. They don't have a business mindset. So I'm going to talk about that. And it's about the Ghost of Tsushima director's cut price increase, okay? Or not just that, but the price increase on next gen titles, right? $70, $69. And I'm reading tons and tons of Twitter. I'm reading what people are saying. And first of all, I understand. Listen, nobody wants to spend more money. It sucks. Let's just get everything for free, right? Free. Like that commercial that's on TV. Free. Unfortunately, the real world is not like that. But, I'm listening to their mindset, and they're saying, well, I don't understand. Oh, my God, $70 for next gen when it does absolutely nothing different. Well, you're wrong about that. I did gaming development for about 10 years. I worked with some small companies because I was doing college, and I did some work around here, and I did a lot of interning through my college years. I worked a lot with Maya. I worked a lot with 3D Studio Max. I did a lot with wireframing, wireframe drawing in AutoCAD. So I understand the whole point of development and what they go through, those guys. You see, these are the same people that complain, right? That, they complain to Rockstar Games. They complain to Naughty Dog. They complain to CD Projekt Red. You're slave driving your workers. You're making your developers work too hard. How many hours a week do you make your poor workers work? We want quality games, but we don't want your workers to work. Your workers work too much. You're slave driving them. But at the same time, they don't want them to make a dime. They don't want to give them the payoff for the hard work they're doing. Do you think that this is just free for them? Okay? They're optimizing these games to work with new technologies. That's not a flick of a switch. Yeah, it's not a game built from the ground up. Some of these are ports. Some of these are remasters and, optimized for Series X, optimized for PlayStation 5, but they have to work on them. They have to work with the new technology hardware of the PlayStation 5. I've talked to 7 developers from unknown companies these past 2 weeks. In private messages over Twitter, extensive interviews in private, and they said, Sean, we busted our butt working on this. You don't understand what goes behind the scenes of just a remake of a game to optimize it. I said, no, I understand. Believe me, I'm not like these kids that just walk into a store and want the price cut. I understand. Yes, $70 is a lot of money. But do you know, first of all, how long has it been since a price increase from $59? But I was looking back at like the Super Nintendo era. And I think it was like Street Fighter Alpha or something on the Super Nintendo. It was like $69. I used to go in early PC gaming days, like when Monkey Island and the Seventh Guest were relevant, were new games. When the CD-ROM first came out even, games were $79 at my computer shop. That's why my computer shop only lasted 2-3 months. I never remember games being cheap. As a matter of fact, through the years, I think they've gone down. These young kids weren't around then. Games were fucking expensive. I'm talking about cartridges. I'm talking about even handheld games like Game Boy and stuff. That shit was not cheap. I used to get games from a company called Finger Hut, and a lot of times if a game was hard to find during the holidays, they would have the game like jacked up, and they would sell it, and it was a lot of money. But Walmart, a lot of the stores had these catalogs that you would order from. Computer shops back in the day, it was Babbage's. Before it was GameStop, it was EB Games, Electronic Boutique. That shit was expensive. This is no different. They're looking at the $70 price tag like, whoa, I've seen it before. I've seen it from back in the day. Yeah, it sucks, But, the Ghost of Tsushima also has a $30 upgrade fee if you already have the PS4 version. And as far as the price increase, well, that's going to depend on value of money for you, what you're able to spend on, how you value your dollar, your hard-earned money, and that's fine. And it depends on what the developer and that publisher wants to do. Final Fantasy VII, I was just talking about this on Twitter. They made a PS5 version of Final Fantasy VII Remake. They have a $69 hard copy, but it also comes with the Yuffie expansion, which I think is selling separately for $20. But if you have the PS4 version, either digital or physical, you can get the free upgrade without the Yuffie expansion. And that's great. That's nice. But that was a decision that they made. Sucker Punch decided that they didn't want to go that route. That may change, whatever. They're getting a lot of backlash. But basically, to me, that says that the fans are saying, screw you. You don't deserve anything. You don't deserve money. What you did was irrelevant. Well, sure, because you don't understand behind the scenes. I know. I've talked with the developers. I was there at one point. I did some of this. Very small, different than what these big companies are doing, but I understand game development and the inflation of the country and gaming. Game production has increased. You have to pay these people. That increased. Gaming hardware, the tech that they're using, the computers that are rendering this information out, the computers that are sitting in an office in a company and rendering each scene and rendering these models, and the developers that are sitting behind the desks and working hours, busting their ass, optimizing them. It wasn't built from the ground up. No, it wasn't, asshole. But it had to get there. It had to be optimized. Free. That's what they want, and that's not reality. Take care, guys. Murray and Jay away. That's my rant. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Been around the business a long time, both as a gamer, a developer, a guy behind the software, a guy that's talked to a lot of people in the business, a guy that's talked to some of the biggest in the business, both in emails, Twitter, both in person, at gaming conventions. I've been around. I know what's up. Yeah, it sucks. This is a different time we're living in. And, people got to make money. And if this is one of the ways, well, there you go. And also, this just, and just for the sake of, I'm not talking about any other optimization or remake or remaster. I'm talking specifically of Ghost of Tsushima. It's not also just a bump in graphics. There's also a director's cut. There's also a lot of content. I've been looking into this. There's also a lot of story content, a lot of extras. So there's a lot of stuff here into an already jam-packed game. Take care, guys. I hope to see you on the next Murray Chat. I just noticed that I never took the E3 text down. Sorry. Here, you know what? I'm going to do it right now on the fly. How's that? Oh my god, can you believe this? Wow. Sorry about that, guys. That was not good. I left my E3 banner because I was using my memory chat for a lot of my E3 coverage. Sorry about that if there's confusion. Like, oh, it's still E3? No. Oh, please, that was enough. A lot of work for me. Back to the regular memory chat, guys. I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. We got a lot of content coming. Thank you for joining me. That was my rant on Ghost of Tsushima. You guys wanted to hear what I had to say. That's what I had to say. Take care, guys. Until next time. Man, so many people complaining. Just don't buy it. Just don't get it. Stick with your PS4 version. It's not that bad. You want the extra content? Well, or wait for a price drop. It's not like Nintendo, where the price never decreases. Wii games are still the same price.